Have we come this far as a nation and can go no farther? Is the Bahamas we see the Bahamas we wish for? Are the problems we face so deeply entrenched that we cannot escape them? The answer is no to all of the above. Regrettably, the apparent stubbornness of social and economic ills is being made worse by a lack of vision and the absence of a call to action. We simply settle for too much. We settle for an economy whose key pillars are principally owned by foreigners, claiming that our economy is nothing without foreign investment. We settle for high crime and violence, wrongly attributing them to a culture of the marginalized. We settle for a high level of illegal immigration, adapting the defeatist position that our borders are too large and too porous. We settle for poor performance in our school system. The time has come to stop settling. The time has come for a new vision that yanks us from this morass and catapults us to new levels of achievement. That vision will reflect the shared aspirations of the Bahamian people in the short, medium, and long term. That vision is about people. It's about deepening our democracy for our people. And it's about empowering our people. Our chronically high level of unemployed and underemployed persons is disheartening. This is especially true for many of our young men who spend much of their time on the blocks. The NDP will pursue a path of private-public partnership and economic diversification to create thousands of jobs. Moreover, the NDP believes it is a travesty that the economic engines of our economy are principally owned by foreigners. This condition stunts long-term growth as profits earned by those companies are not subject to meaningful taxation and are repatriated, and therefore do not aid in long-term economic development. Our banking sector is foreign-owned. Our tourism sector is foreign-owned. Yet successive governments are intent on selling BTC, BEC, solutions for green energy, and waste management to foreigners. That philosophy of foreign ownership is not what the NDP subscribes to. The NDP will pursue a deliberate course of economic diversification and empowerment of Bahamians. To ensure that the path of economic diversification is pursued and clear results achieved, the NDP will create a Ministry of Economic Diversification. It hardly matters whether the economy is thriving if crime is out of control, as it is today. Consider almost 100 murders annually, a judiciary that does not serve us, a justice system that cannot hold alleged murderers, and drugs and guns that run through the society unabated. The NDP will do what is required to ensure that murderers are hanged expeditiously. The NDP will put in place a social safety net to prevent crime. The NDP will foster a culture of lawfulness by enforcing all laws. We will embark upon the most comprehensive prison reform initiative in our country's history, designed to reduce the recidivism rate, subsidize the cost of imprisonment, and partly compensate victims, all while ensuring that a soon-to-be-released prisoner has resources that will aid his integration process. All of those initiatives will be pursued in the context of meaningful engagement with all sectors of society. The Bahamas has contended with a high level of illegal immigration for decades. We have failed to protect our borders. When illegals come to our country, we have watched as they violate our building codes and utilize public services without cost. Their children born in the Bahamas are stateless, and many are without hope. Using satellite technology, we can monitor the southern territorial waters of the Bahamas in real time. This technology is able to detect wooden and metal vessels. As a backup system, infrared buoys will be placed in strategic areas. We will remove shanty towns. We will move speedily to grant citizenship to persons who were born in the Bahamas, to illegal immigrants. Our education system has fallen to a deplorable state. Yet, we in the NDP do not believe that the response should be to cower or lower our standards. Quite the opposite. Accordingly, aligned with the innovative overhaul of our education system, we will set an objective to produce the most PhDs per capita in the world within 20 years. We will extend classes to grade 13 so that persons complete standardized examinations in grade 11 and have 2 years in which to pursue associate degrees and/or a certification in trades while still in high school. Bahamians are not fooled by wolves pretending to be sheep, autocrats pretending to be democrats, and wordsmiths pretending to be visionaries. We have seen these images before. We know that we need to depart from the status quo. We have settled for where we are for far too long. We can do better. We have demonstrated in the way we select our candidates through primaries that we are different. We have demonstrated in the way we select our leaders through public debates and involvement of all our members that we are different. We will put specific draft legislation before the Bahamian people during this campaign to demonstrate our commitment to change. When we take office, our difference will be seen in the strengthening of public institutions. Our difference will be seen in the diminution of the office of Prime Minister. Our difference will be seen in greater levels of accountability. Our difference will be seen in the code of ethics adopted by all NDP parliamentarians. We believe that the achievement of the objectives that we have set will be driven by the meaningful engagement of all sectors of our society, which will require an unprecedented level of transparency and accountability. It will also require a strengthening of the legislative and judicial branches of government while reducing the powers of the executive branch. The era of settling is soon ended. The era of change beckons. We stand ready to reward the many sacrifices of our forebears by advancing, not stagnating their dreams. Brand new vistas of opportunities beckon where democracy thrives, and the pursuit of empowerment is deliberate.